Hello and welcome kids once again to your maths classes of grade 5th. As you all know, in our maths course book, right now we are doing chapter 2, that is 4 fundamental operations, and this is part 4 video of that particular chapter. In the previous parts of the video, we have already discussed. In the previous video, we have discussed about the Damas rule. Okay, and previous to that, we have discussed multiplication and division. And also we have discussed about addition. I don't know where is that addition. Yes, the very first video we have discussed about addition and subtraction, that some addition properties, that when we add 0 to or subtract 0 from any number, the result is the number itself. For example, as you can see over here, when 0 is added to this number, the result is the number itself, and when 0 is subtracted from this number, then also the result is the number itself. Okay, so this was the 4 fundamental operations. And when we add 1 to a number, then we get the successor, and when we subtract 1 from a number, we get the predecessor of that number. For example, as you can see, in 58,959, if we add 1, then 58,960 is the successor, and when we subtract -1 from 58,959, then the result is 58,958. That is called the predecessor. And we can write the addends in any order, while the order of numbers is very important in subtraction. Okay, that we have discussed. And about multiplication and division also we have discussed, that when a number is multiplied or divided by 1, the result is the number itself. As you can see over here, if we multiply 1 to 595, the result will be the number itself. And if we divide if we divide 595 with 1, then also the result is the number itself. And when a number is multiplied by 0, the answer is always 0. Whatsoever large number is, if that number is multiplied with 0, then the result is always 0. And when 0 is divided by any number except 0, the answer is always 0. Division by 0 is meaningless. The same example you can see over here. Okay. And third point was, every multiplication fact has 2 division facts. For example, 15 multiplied 2 is equal to 30. Then this 30 has got 2 division facts. One is 15, one is 2. These are the factors. Okay. And large numbers are multiplied or divided in the same way as the small numbers. And then we have seen the Damas rule, that was D for division, M for multiplication, A for addition, and S for subtraction. So the basic thing was that when all the four operations means division, multiplication, addition, subtraction, if all these 4 operations they are given in the same question in one sum, then we should first attempt the division portion, the division part of that question. As with this example, you can see this is a question: 2154 plus 315 divided by 5 into 2 minus 101. Then if in a single sum all the 4 properties, all the 4 operations are there, then we have to start solving from the division part of the question. As you can see, first I have solved 315 divided by 5, so it gives us 63. And then after division we have to do the multiplication part of the question. Then it's is equal to sign, then this much written as it is, then plus sign, then 63 multiplied 2, it will give us 126 minus 101. Then we have to attempt the addition part of the question. So as you can see, 2154 plus 126, it will give us 2280 minus 101, and at the last we will do the subtraction part. Okay, so this will be the final answer. Related to that, some exercises also I have given you to solve. Okay, as soon as this chapter will get over, I will upload the PDF of this chapter in the Snapwork, and I hope you all are going through the Snapwork app. And yes, one important information which I would like to share with you, that yes, some of the students like Leher Saini and Angel Saini, they are regularly coming on Snap app. They are looking at and following the apps. So I would like more number of students to join and to come on this online platform, because in the present scenario this is the only means which we can through which we can take knowledge, we can cover up our syllabus and do our study part. Okay, so I would request you and I would like you all to come on this online platform. Whatever lecture videos I am uploading on YouTube, as well as on your Snap app, Snapwork app, you please go through it, and whatever instructions are given to you, do your work as per that only. And one more thing which I would like to tell you is that in your previous session maths notebook, you can complete, you can do all these tasks which I am giving you in this session. If your previous maths notebook of previous class, of fourth class, if it is with you and pages are left in that, then you can just write in one of the page that yes, session 2020-21 class 5th maths homework or maths work, and from the next page you can start your work chapter wise. As in the first chapter we have covered large numbers, and already I have uploaded the PDF of that complete chapter on the Snap app. Okay, Snapwork app. So from there you can do the sums, you can do practice, you can solve the chapter, and you have to, okay, because the complete chapter is on Snapwork app. So from there you have to solve the exercises along with the questions. You will solve the answers, you will do the sums. Okay, don't skip the questions. Questions are equally important, I am telling you again and again. And do your work neatly and cleanly. Maintain your notebooks properly, because whenever the school will get reopened, these works are going to be checked. So you have to maintain your things properly, so that you could also revise it and recall it at any time when you need it. Okay, so whenever and wherever you are doing your work, maintain it properly, do the work sequentially, neatly and cleanly. Okay, and in maths you have to show the steps also, which I have told you, that in the side of the notebook where you are doing the sums, in that page only, on one side, on right hand side, uh, you just draw a single line, a kind of corner in the notebook you just devote to the rough work, and you can show that particular sums rough work over there. Okay, so that was your instructions which I would like to tell you regarding your maths notebook maintenance and work. Okay, so now this is the part 4 of this chapter video, and here you can see I have written BODMAS rule. Okay, Damas rule we have already studied. Now it is BODMAS rule. BO, two more letters have been added to Damas. So now let's see what this BODMAS rule tells to us. First of all, I would like to tell you what these letters stand for. What is the meaning of all these letters? Okay, so B stand for brackets. These are the brackets. Okay, this is bracket, and some numeral or some digits is written inside these brackets. So B for brackets. It is called brackets. O for off. Right. Till now you were knowing that M for multiplication, and this is multiplication sign, cross sign, X sign. O is for off, OF, and it is also standing for multiplication, for into. Okay, for cross or X sign. This and this is almost same. Okay, so O for off is the sign is X. It is denoted by cross. Then again DMAS, it will remain same as we have studied over here, that D for division, M for multiplication, A for addition, and S for subtraction. And you know the signs also. Division is denoted by this sign, multiplication is denoted by this sign, addition is denoted by this sign, subtraction is denoted by this sign. Okay, so again I am revising it, that B for, first one is B for brackets. It is written with B, and this complete rule is known as BODMAS rule. This rule was known as Damas rule, and this is known as BODMAS rule. Okay, So first is B for brackets, O for off, third one D for division, fourth one M for multiplication, A for addition, and S for subtraction. Okay, now let's see what we have to do in this BODMAS rule. So when we introduce brackets and off with Damas rule, it is known as BODMAS rule. That's what I have told you right now, that when we introduce brackets, that means this bracket, and off means this multiplication, okay, in the bracket. Off is also in the bracket. So that is the difference between this off and multiplication, that this off will also be in the bracket. As you can see over here, this off is also in the bracket, these two brackets. Okay, so when we introduce brackets and off with Damas rule, it is known as BODMAS rule. The rule is to perform the operations in the following order. Yes, now in the BODMAS rule, how we have to follow, what order, what sequence we are going to follow. So this will be your sequence, that first, if in any single sum, if in any single question, if in any single problem, all these 6 operations are given, then we have to start solving from the brackets part of that particular sum. Then we will move on to the off part of that particular sum, and then it will remain same as it was for Damas rule, that at third number we will do the division part of that particular question, then we will attempt the multiplication part of that question, then addition, and then at last we will attempt the subtraction part of that question. So only this difference has come, that in this BODMAS rule, this B and O, B stands for brackets and O stand for off. Okay, so this bracket and off, these two operations are to be performed respectively. First we will attempt the brackets part, then we will attempt the off, that means multiplication in the bracket parts, then division, then multiplication, then addition, and then subtraction. Okay, so I hope this BODMAS rule is now clear in your mind, that what does this BODMAS stand for, and in which sequence, in which order we have to operate these mathematical operations if they are present in one single sum, one single question. Okay, now the above rule only is known as BODMAS rule, and I would like you to draw this table, even the table of this Damas rule, in your notebook along with this example. Okay, so that you could get a clear-cut picture of this concept, and with the BODMAS rule also, this particular section of the BODMAS rule. Now, steps to simplify the order of operation using BODMAS rule. Now let's see how we have to solve, what steps we are going to follow to simplify, to solve any particular questions based on BODMAS rule. Now we will understand it with the help of this example. Start solving the sum inside the brackets. That's what we have studied, that in the very first sequence, which part we have to attempt? We have to attempt the brackets part sum, brackets part of the question. So start solving the sum inside the brackets. For example, as you can see over here, 9 plus 1, but this 9 plus 1 is written inside the bracket. As you can notice over here, this is the sign of bracket. So what is the signs? That also you have to keep in your mind, that these two signs, they represent brackets. This multiplication sign or cross sign inside the bracket, it represents off or O. And this is the division sign that you very well know. This is the multiplication sign. This plus is the addition sign, and this minus, dash like structure, it is the subtraction sign. So we have to start solving the sum inside the brackets. So for example, 9 plus 1, it is inside the bracket, then it is into or multiplication multiplied with 7. So we have to start solving this sum from inside the brackets. Whatever is given inside the brackets, first we have to solve that part of the question. So yes, so as you can see over here, first solve inside the brackets. That is 9 plus 1. 9 plus 1 is equal to 10. Now this bracket has been solved. Now there is no need to write bracket because we have already solved this bracket part. As you can see over here now, we have first solved this bracket part. What was written inside the bracket? It was written 9 plus 1. So 9 plus 1 will give us 10. Now we have to solve one more step, that is written 10 into 7. So 10 multiplied 7 is equal to 10 7 ja 70. So like this we have to move forward. Like this we have to solve this type of question. Okay, this type of simplification questions. That first we have to remember, we have to first solve the bracket part of the question if it is given, if it is mentioned in that particular sum, in that particular question and problem. If bracket part is there, first we have to solve whatever is written in that bracket part, then only we will move according to the sequence, according to this BODMAS rule. Okay, now next take an example. We will take an example to solve the operation of off. So for example, 5 of 7 plus 9. So 5 of 7. So as per the BODMAS rule, we know that if bracket is not there, then we have to look for the off. We will find the off. If off part, if this part is available in the question or not, whether this part is to be solved or not. So as in this example, we can see that it is written to solve 5 of 7, then it is written plus 9. Then we know what is the meaning of off. Meaning of off is this multiplication, this cross sign. Okay, this is to be multiplied. So like that we will solve that 5 of 7 represent, it can be represented as 5 into 7. So 5 into 7 will give us 35. 5 7 ja 35. Now we have to, what do we have to do? We have solved this part of the question. This part of the question we have solved over here. As you can see, 5 of 7 means 5 into 7, that will give us 35. Now 35 plus 9, one more step we have to go. Okay, so 35 plus 9 is equal to 44. Now this part is solved. Now next see. Next calculate division and multiplication. Brackets we have seen in this question how to solve the bracket part. With this example we have seen how to solve the off part. Now with this example we will see how to calculate, how to solve the division and multiplication part of question. Okay, so as you can see over here, for example, 21 divided 3 multiplied 1 divided 1. Oh, so first we have to see the division part. So multiplication and division perform equally. So calculate from left to right side. Now here what he has done, multiplication and division, they perform equally. So calculate from left to right side. First we will solve the division part. Okay, so 21 divided by 3, and it is saying that this multiplication and division, this multiplication is performed because 3 is multiplied with 1. So 3 multiplied 1, it will give us 3 only. It will give us 3 only, na? So 3 multiplied 1, that's why it is written 3 over here. So 21 divided 3 is equal to 7, and then 1 divided 1 is equal to 1. Then 7 into 1, it will give us 7. First we have to perform the division part only. Okay, then only we can perform the multiplication part. We are not going to multiply this 3 and 1. Sorry for the above statement, it was not like that. I mean to say that here it is written multiplication and division perform equally. So calculate from left to right, because you can see here also there is division and here also there is a division part. So first we will solve the division part only, then only we will multiply. So we have to do like this. First we will solve 21 divided by 3, and yesterday I have taught you how to do division. It will be written like this. You can write this trial quotient here also. You can write the trial quotient by drawing a line at the above also. So it is 3. This is called the divisor. This is called the dividend. So divisor is of single letter, single digit. So we will see the single digit, but we cannot divide because it is smaller than the divisor. So we have to think of this. We have to take both these digits, and now we have to do the trial quotient. So we all know that in the multiplication of 3, the 21 comes in the 7 times. That 3 7s are 21. So we will write the trial quotient 7 and 21. Now in this case there is no remainder. Remainder is 0. In this case the remainder is 0 and answer is this. Whatever quotient comes now, that is the answer of this particular division. Understood? And if something was remaining, something remainder was there, then we have to add that remainder to the quotient and then we can get our answer. But if nothing is remaining, remainder coming 0, then whatever trial quotient comes now, that is only the answer of the division. Understood? So first we have to solve according to the BODMAS rule. First we will first we will perform the division operation. So that's what we have done. 21 divided 3. When 21 will get divided by 3, the result is 7. And then when 1 will get divided by 1, 1 will get divided by 1, then 1 1 ja 1. Or you can write here also if you don't want to write here. Remainder is 0. Then 1 divided 1 will give us 1. Now one more, after division we have to see the multiplication operation. So here it is 7 and here it is 1. Then 7 multiplied 1 is equal to 7. So I hope this BODMAS concept must be now clear. You should have understand this. So view this portion of the video for a few more seconds along with this example. Now in the last, we all know we have to calculate addition and subtraction. So again let's take one example. As you can see, 4 plus 15 minus 12 plus 13. So first we will perform what? First we will perform the addition operation. First we will perform the addition operation of that question. So 4 plus 15 is equal to 19. And then we have to perform 19 plus 13 is equal to 32. Okay. Yes, because 4 plus 15 has given us 19. Now you can view this question like this. 19 minus 12 plus 13. So 19. If nothing is written, no sign is over here. That means it is in plus. Okay, this is also one of the rule. If no sign is mentioned here, you have to take it as plus. That this number, it is in plus sign. So again we cannot subtract it because this is also in plus sign and this is also in plus sign. So first we have to add this 19 to 13. So 19 plus 13 will give us 32, and then from that 32 we will subtract 12. So that will give us 20. Understood? So this is a very crucial step which you have to understand, that you cannot do it like this, that 4 plus 15 19 and 19 minus 12 plus 13. 13 and 10 23 24 25. No, this we cannot do. This will be wrong. Okay, this is the correct step, that 4 plus 15 will give us 19. Okay, it will give us 19. Then minus 12. 12 will remain in the minus because it is with the minus sign. Then again we will write plus 13. Now what I have told you, that if no sign is mentioned, now you cannot see any sign with the 19, but you have to assume that it is with the plus sign. If no sign is mentioned over here, that means this particular number is with plus sign. And now there are two plus. This 19 is also with plus. This 13 is also with plus. So first we will add these two numbers. So that's what it is done over here. 19 plus 13. It will give us 32. 9 and 3 12. 1 carry over. 1 plus 1 2 plus 1 3. 32. Now we can subtract this 12 from 32. Result will be 20. So that's what it is written over here, that first solve 4 plus 15 19, then 19 plus 13 32, and then 32 minus 12 will give us 20. So as two more examples are given over here that you can see. Simplify 18 divided 3 multiplied 5 plus 34 minus 3 into 2 plus 5. So first, as you can see, bracket portion is there. So first this portion is to be solved. As you can see, this 5 plus 2, it has become 7. Rest of the things written as it is. 18 divided 3 multiplied 5 plus 34 minus 3 into 5 plus 2, 7. First we have to solve the bracket parts. Okay. Now after bracket we have to solve the off part. So off part is not there, so we will solve the division. Bracket done, off is not there. Now according to BODMAS rule we have to see the division part. So we can see over here 18 divided 3. So we have to divide 18 with 3. As you can now read the table of 3. 3 6 ja 18. So remainder becomes 0. So 6 will come over here. Now into 5 plus 34 minus 3 into 7. Now after division what we do? BODMAS. D is done. Now we have to do the multiplication. We have to do the multiplication part. So as you can see, 6 5s are 30 plus 34 minus 7 3s are 21. Okay. Now as I have told you, no sign is there. That means it is in plus sign. So we will add this and this. So it will give us 64, 64 minus 21, 43. So like this, step-wise step, you have to solve these kind of simplification problems. You have to always remember, always keep in your mind this BODMAS rule, that first you have to solve the bracket part, then we have to solve the off part, then division, then multiplication, then addition, then subtraction part of that particular question. Now in this example you can see it is in the bracket and these are in the upon form, that it is called 3 upon 4 multiplied 8 upon 27 divided by 8 upon 9 plus 1 upon 4. So it also will be solved stepwise. First we will solve the bracket portion. So as you can see, 3 upon 4 into 8 upon 27. So if it can be cut. We read the table and we cut the things in cross multiplication way. It could be cut like this in this vertical portion or in the cross multiplication portion. Like you can see over here, we can cut this 8 with 4, 4 2 ja 8. So we have cut 8 and written 2 over here. And then we can cut this 27 with the help of 3. As you will study the table of 3, read the table of 3, you will get 27 in 9 times. That 3 7 ja 29. So like this, the complete result of this portion has come like 2 upon 9. Then bracket is opened now, divided by 8 upon 9 plus 1 upon 4. Now 2 upon 9 divided 8 upon 9. First we have written it clearly in the next step. Now what it is done? 2 upon 9. When we will solve this division part, now we have to, after bracket there is no off. So we have to move on to BODMAS, multiplication. So this is a rule that we have to flip the digits. Okay, this 2 upon 9 will remain as it is. This division will be converted into the sign of multiplication, and this next term, next upon digit, it will be flipped. This 9 will go up and this 8 will come down. So like this it could be solved. Okay, so now you can cut this 9 and 9 and 2 4 ja 8. I have told you it could be cut in the cross multiplication form like this and this, this and this, or this and this and this and this. But it couldn't be cut because 9 and 8 no matching, 2 and 9 no matching. So 2 has been cut to 8 has been cut by 2, 2 4 ja 8 and 9 1 ja 9. 1 is there. Now 1 upon 4, nothing is there, that means 1 is there. 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 4. Now we have taken LCM of this 4. Okay, so it will LCM of 4 and 4. Let's read 2 2 ja 4, 2 2 ja 4. Then again we will take LCM, 2 1 ja 2, 2 1 ja 2. Now we have to multiply all these things. 2 2 ja 4, 4 1 ja 4, 4 1 ja 4. So 4 will come as LCM. Now 4 is there also. So we will divide this 4 with this 4. So result will be 1. So 1 will be written over here. Some steps are skipped over here. Let me show you that after this step what will come. As we have taken the LCM, LCM has come 4. Okay, now 4. This 4 will be divided with this 4. So 4, 1 will come, and here is also 1. So that 1 which will come after division of this 4 to this 4, that 1 will get multiplied to this. So 1 written over here, and 4 again divided by 4. Result will be 1. And then that 1 will get multiplied with this one, so this will be 1. So it will give us 1 plus 1 2 upon 4. Now it could be also cut, it could further be simplified, that 2 1 ja 2, 2 2 ja 4. So the final result is 1 upon 2. Okay, so this was a new thing. I hope you must have studied these kind of fraction sums in your 4th class. So that was just a step included in this type of simplification question. Okay, so that's all for today's class. I am giving you again this exercise as homework. Okay, try to solve these questions. It is exercise 2D. Try to solve these questions in your previous class maths notebook with proper date and day, with proper chapter number 2, that is the 4. The name of the chapter is 4 Fundamental Operations. These are the questions based on BODMAS rule, and these are the questions. That's all for today's class. See you soon with the next video. Till then, bye, take care, and thank you for the class.